Mr. Hazelton, good to have you with us. Let me repeat your introduction to be sure I have it correct. Mr. Robert.
As I sit here today, I sit here with no legs.
Mr. Hazelton, don't worry about that. Just take a deep breath and everybody's on your side.
Well, it's because people didn't tell me. We have got to do something about this drug. This drug is as bad as cocaine, crack, heroin, any drug in the market, because it's a drug that when it affects your body, you don't know if it's going to affect you now, 6 months down the road, 10 years down the road.
Well, may conclude that you demoted Conyers and Sweeney when you labeled them senators.
Well, I started taking steroids after I lost to big George Foreman in 1969. I fought him on ABC Wide World of Sports. I weighed 183 pounds, and my manager sent me to England, and I came in contact with a drug called Dianabam. Now, the reason they used then was it was a very high-potency vitamin pill, and it was okay to take. I would see weight gain and size, but that's all I'd feel. 4 years down the road, I started having pains in the back of my leg, the back of my calf, and it was a period from 1971 until 1980 that the leg had broken down so bad that the circulation was almost completely dead. That was the first time that I knew that I was taking steroids, is because a doctor in Vegas in 1977 refused to give me an injection. He said, "Bobby," says, "you know what you're putting in your body?" I said, "No, sir." He says, "You're putting in a synthetic hormone."
In a reasonable time, it would be my belief that this very well may be enacted into law. Those in the audience who stayed for the hearing, I want to thank the media for having covered this. Mr. Hazelton.
The legislation sponsored by Chairman Sensenbrenner will directly declare certain steroids and steroid precursors as dangerous drugs and allow us to more quickly and effectively classify new steroids as controlled substances. In short, it gives DEA two significant new tools to help us shut down the illegal steroid trade. First, it gives us a clear authority to conduct law enforcement operations against the trafficking of steroid precursors as well as designer steroids like THG. Until now, these steroids have been able to masquerade as harmless dietary supplements. This bill will finally call these steroids what they are, dangerous drugs.
This concludes the hearing. Thank you all for your cooperation. The subcommittee stands adjourned. Thank you, Bobby.